Hey folks, Al Puglisi Trains with Jeff, owner of Custom Model Railroads in the background there. If you've seen my city, Pugsburg, most of the structures from Pugsburg you're going to recognize because they came from Jeff. And I highly recommend his kits, both in N scale and HO scale. They are incredibly easy to build and they're spectacular. Let me introduce you to them. Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, my name is Jeff Springer. I'm the owner of Custom Model Railroads, and these are my buildings.
Yes, and you also have an incredible Facebook page.
We do. We publish a lot of stuff we're doing in the shop on Facebook. You can see current projects and things like that.
It's amazing. I've never seen the level of skyscrapers and custom things you can do is beyond the imagination. It's almost nothing. I know you're modest, but to me, there's almost nothing you can't do.
Yep.
If somebody wanted a Starship Enterprise and they had the money for it, I'm sure you could do it.
That would be fun. We've
Right.
been doing this for 35 years. We build models of all kinds of things,
Right.
model railroad and non-model railroad stuff
Right.
as well.
So, folks, it's not cheap, but if you want a museum quality, 11 foot, the real size of the USS Enterprise, this is probably one of the few people in the country that can do it we're talking to. But let me show you some of these structures. Jeff, you do as much in N scale as you do HO?
We do almost everything in HO and N scale, yeah.
And I have a lot of N scale viewers, folks. So Pugsburg, virtually everything in Pugsburg, you can get an N scale version for, and you can get on his website. Is it CustomModelRailroads.com?
CustomModelRailroads.com or CMRTrain.com.
Or CMRTrains.com, and these are the N scale versions of a lot of my buildings that are on my Pugsburg. And here's some new ones. These modern ones obviously aren't on my city because I model a little bit more, back in the 30s and 40s. And these are some HO counterparts here. Jeff, the first building's a new one. This one here.
This is our newest building, yeah.
And
the Electra.
The Electra building.
Yep.
And it comes with add-on. You can buy optional add-ons.
Let me show the
All right.
The add-on concept over here. So this is the St. Paul building.
Okay.
And this is the basic kit that you would buy.
Okay.
And this is the add-on that you would buy to make it taller. And then you can stack it up to make it as tall as you want.
Right.
So all of these kits are shown as their basic kit, with the exception of these two that each have an add-on.
Okay.
And you can make almost all of them taller if you want to make them taller.
And I've got a lot of O-scale clients, and you O-scale people, high rail and O-scale, these are big buildings. So I've got a lot of clients that, if you added on, like on this building here or on the park building, some add-on floors, you can pass off for...
You can, and we have a number of O-scale clients who've used these as sort of backdrop buildings to create a big city behind the layout, and it really works well. Yeah, because
this one here in its stock form is...
3 feet tall.
3 feet tall. You can see, let me get back, folks. So you O-gauge guys or gals have a big layout and need a big city, there's add-ons for this one as well.
Correct.
And you can go up and, it'll easily pass almost in its own state for a background O-scale building.
Absolutely.
And HO scale. And I know I have this one on the Pugsburg, and I know I have this one, and I also have this one. This is the only one that has the add-on, like you said.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
And this is the St. Paul building.
St. Paul building.
And mine has an add-on. I have two of these on the Pugsburg. And this is the gas and electric building.
Yep.
I have that on my railroad with an add-on. And then, folks, this one here, Jeff was kind enough to burn me 3 or 4 extra walls. Remember when you did that for me?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite buildings. I really think it's just such a beautiful building.
Talk about this one.
Yeah. Well, it's a prototype in Baltimore that's that I go by regularly.
Right.
It's a brownstone building, and it's a really skinny building, which is kind of neat.
Right.
And it's just a beautiful building. Yeah.
It's the Severn, isn't it?
Severn building, yep.
And it's up the street from the Walther's Art Gallery.
It is. It's right near what we call the Washington Monument, which is an area of Baltimore.
And obviously, most model railroaders don't have space for what I have. Mine grew into a 25 by 25 inch, but it was the same thickness.
Right.
But, most folks don't have the room for that. But it is possible to expand this if you so see fit. And Jeff can do that for you. Spectacular building. And then this one here
This
behind
one here is sort of an interesting building. This one came out of a video game.
Oh, out of a video
game. I had
game.
a client who played one of those, I don't do this stuff, so I don't even know what they are.
Uh-huh.
But it was a building in a video game.
Wow.
And so we modeled it after a building in a video game.
Incredible. Now, I have this power plant.
This power plant, yeah, this is modeled on the Vine Street power plant in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful power plant up there, in total disarray now.
Oh,
and one of my favorite kits. And then we made a turbine hull to go with it.
Okay.
Even though the prototype was a steam plant, it didn't really produce electricity, but the turbine hull was a nice addition to it as well.
Oh yeah. I didn't have room for the turbine hull in Pugsburg, but I do have this plant in Pugsburg, and I love this plant so much. It's so stunning. Is there a way we can rotate this kind of? Folks, this to me is iconic design, and if you go up 95 on your way to Philadelphia, you can see this.
Yep.
I was driving up to Philadelphia one day, folks, and I looked over my left shoulder and I almost passed out because I wrecked the car because I saw this building. Do they have rock concerts inside this building?
No, they don't, but it's near a concert venue called the Electric Factory.
Okay, that's what I thought.
My wife had dragged me up to a concert there years ago.
Uh-huh.
And we parked in front of this building while the sun was setting, and it was all glowing orange from the sunset.
Wow.
And I knew right then and there that it was going to be a part of my life. Yeah.
So they don't actually have concerts inside that?
No.
Okay. And the price of this is $443 for the plant.
Yep.
And then the turbine hull is $288, and then does that come with the turbines?
Everything in it.
Oh,
Absolutely.
goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to find room for this now on the Pugsburg.
Yep.
Folks, visit his website. I'm not a paid spokesman. I'm not making a dime off this, but I'm just telling you, his stuff is just fabulous. Oh, these here.
Yeah, what do I owe you, Al?
Yeah, that's all right. Jeff, this one's new.
Yeah, that's we call that the City Hall.
City Hall.
And that's actually based on a City Hall in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, but you're not going to do Baltimore City Hall? That one's kind of tough.
No, that's a very different kind of building.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these apartments.
Those are apartments. Next
Now,
to it is the old B&O Railroad
yes,
headquarters.
yes, folks. Again, that's on Pugsburg. Now, I messed up, Jeff, because I didn't know that there's an add-on for this, folks, that makes it the exact size.
Correct.
It's a 3-story add-on.
No, it's a 4-story.
4-story, right.
Yeah, so we offer both a 4 and a 6-story add-on.
Right,
To
and
make it the exact correct size. We want
I bought the
4-story.
6
Yeah.
and wish I had the 4, but it's spectacular nonetheless. Now, I've never seen this parking lot.
So that's a building under construction.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's a relatively new kit. We've had it out maybe a year and a half.
Wow.
And, it's a fun project. Just waiting for lots of details to be added.
Yes. Hey, Jeff, thanks a lot,
You're
man.
welcome. My pleasure.
Alrighty. Folks, again, go to his website, Custom Model Railroads, or CMR, Train, or visit his Facebook page, and you will be amazed at what you see. Thanks for watching.